Vacancy attracted numerous applications of both sexes, but explained we're looking for people who can chat to people. With that being said, he leaned towards women. We're looking for people that can build a rapport. We find that women can do this more. Women are naturally good at that sort of thing. Moments later, he even admitted, I suppose we do things we do if we're honest, select women sometimes, because the women women show that in the interview, that they can build rapport versus men. Many employers share the same call center's beliefs. When you call a call center, you pretty much get a woman on the phone versus a man. By nature, they say women are better qualified for call center jobs. Many male job applicants have proved that they possess the necessary skills as women, but in today's increasingly service-based economy, that may not be good news for men. Deborah Tannen, linguist professor and author of You Just Don't Understand, believes that men and women differ in the focus or driving force behind the communication. According to Tannen, men converse with a focus on achieving a social status than avoiding failure. I kind of believe that's true also. While women focus on achieving personal connection according to social isolation. Men want to report, women want rapport. Not that men don't value involvement in a women's status, but these aren't important to them either. Tannen even offered descriptions to see if others fit what. Tannen offered other descriptions. You can see if some of these fit. Women desire intimacy in conversation to feel connected to others. Many men desire to give information while remaining independent to the other party. Women try to avoid appearance of superiority. Men are comfortable telling others what to do and appearing superior, as it's a man's nature to be the top dog. Women want to reach consensus and consult with others before deciding. I'm pretty sure you see that at home with your spouse. Men want to get straight to the bottom line and choose without consulting. And I'm pretty sure some of you women see that with your husband. They just want to get things done without consulting. They might go out and make a decision, and by the time you check the bank account, you're like, "What is this?" He done made that decision on his own. Women communicate to build relationships. Also, men communicate to give information, solve problems, and show expertise. Neither focus is better or more correct with the other. It's just that underlying motives that differ. Example of rapport versus rapport. A woman, after hearing bad news from a man, might say, "I'm sorry," to show sympathy. The man, on the other hand, might wonder why she's even apologizing for something that's not even her fault. She draws closer to connect. He hears from her his focus on status and problem solving. The difference between the two lists reflects what Barbara Cohen takes to be the essential difference. Between male and female brains, the female brain job makes up much more capacity for empathy and communication, whereas the male exploits the ability to analyze complex situations. Barbara Cohen is careful to take about people with the male-female brain rather than men and women. He stresses that there are actually men with female brains, women with male brains, and individuals of both sexes with balanced traits. He refers to the major brain types as male and female. However, he stresses there are actually He refers to the major brain types as male and female. However, because the tendency is for males to have male brains and females to have female brains, at many points it becomes clear that, in spite of his warning about not confusing the gender with brain sex, he himself is just doing that. If you read the two lists in their entirety, it's not hard to notice either one has an essential difference. Male jobs are more varied and more creative and better rewarded than the female counterparts. Barbara Cohen's job list takes me back to my parents' school days years ago when they explained to me that aptitude tests they had to complete complete before being interviewed by a career advisor were printed on pink or blue paper. In those days, it was considered sexism, not science. The myth of Venus and Mars is simply a proposition that men and women differ fundamentally, and in the way they use the language to communicate. In our desire to be understood by others, we must acknowledge the differences that exist among us all, and specifically between the sexes and how we communicate. We can become alert to our differences and work with them non-judgmentally, rather than struggle against them. The blend of male and female styles of communication should give us more leverage to solve the problem and growing personally and of life. And that is it. Thank you.